Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book.
I feel like I shouldn't sign this.
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her. You know.
You know.
It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Corridor. Don't we say corridor? In America.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle.
I was gonna fuck around with people, but nobody wants to be fucked with.
Room 19. Where is that?
Take it. Take the flowers. What are you doing? Is this the room? I can't see. Oh, it's 20. Wait, did I want to talk to that lady over there?
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
Yeah.
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Are those power plugs on the wall? Dude, we're in America and it's like the European ones.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
Are we supposed to be in New York?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Do I have the evidence on me?
Where are my pills?
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
Oh, no, she didn't have any children.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Oh shit. Do I have to think? Name?
It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember. Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Okay, I think there's... I already kind of know what to do. Hopefully the game lets me go back in there. Pretty sure I gotta show her the flowers over there. Like one of those is an orchid.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
About to go show her my ass. Yoink! Doo-doo.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids.
My
We used to
son.
grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them, always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
There's just a gun in there. That'd be so funny. Dude, if you could ROM hack games like this, oh my god, you can make such funny stuff.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Oh shit, she's an
Yes,
accomplice.
your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son,
Harry.
my little Johnny.
Dirty Harry. Now speak to the gun. Oh, we're about to do some fucking origami. What one are we doing? She'd like a good dog. Yeah, we'll do a dog. She's gonna be like, you suck at this. The things you have to do with your hands to do these inputs is so weird. Fuck off, dude. No. Hummingbird alert. More than you, Eunice. I actually think she tells me. I feel like I'm gonna waste my time. It could be like a bird related one. Oh, come on, put it down. Oh wait, I can't get out of this now. Have you ever seen this game, Eunice? It's pretty fucking crazy. Okay, like, what? I'm playing Twister. Use
I
chin.
know how to do these little dogs too.
Use my nose and shit.
My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John
This is
loved
called
little
Heavy Rain.
dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same
Oh, it was the
name.
dog.
I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's super funny.
I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer.
Any longer?
Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
This game came out after the game I put on the USB for. Oh shit.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew
Indigo
how
Prophecy.
much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
She's about to rip my ear off. Holy shit. I wonder why the game doesn't want us to hear it. Yeah, when this game got announced, I was like, holy shit, this looks really cool, but I didn't have a PS3, so I looked into it, and they made Indigo Prophecy, and I ended up playing that before this game. So this is like a way more upgraded version of Indigo Prophecy. Different story and stuff, but like it's the same kind of gameplay. My back. I wish he could run, but I don't think this guy could fucking run if he wanted to. Yeah, there's some like 2000s webcams.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
He did, but remember, every time he passes one, he gets more of the like hangman puzzle. So you technically don't need all 5, because even if you only have like 4 characters left, you can probably figure it out. So if you don't kill the guy, okay, so like say I don't do 2 of them, I probably won't have enough information. So I didn't kill that guy. So now I kind of have to kill myself.
He must be watching me. Kill myself to save Sean? That's ridiculous. I'll find some other way. I'm sure I can save him.
The choices I have are do or don't. That's pretty much it.
1 hour to live. Just enough time to save Sean. There's got to be
But then
another
you
way.
will die.
I can't kill myself to save my son.
Sure you can.
There's no choice. I've got to do it.
What do I do?
If I want to save my son.
Drink and vomit?
Am I willing to die to save my son?
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't kill that drug dealer guy, then you have to drink this. If you do kill that guy, you just don't drink this, and you figure out the puzzle. Or, I mean, I think you still have to, like, as a player, figure out the puzzle without doing all 5, but your odds are, like, a lot higher.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
Oh.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
So to catch you up, you know, it's pretty much this guy, his son got kidnapped, and all these different characters in the game are investigating it. And they think that the dad is the killer, the police. But Ethan, the dad, is the only one with information of like where Sean could be. And if he doesn't do all these trials, like the killer will just kill Sean regardless. So he's avoiding the police so that he can at least save his son before turning himself in or whatever.
Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address. Come on, there's gotta be a way to do this.
Think.
Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
I don't know why they're playing music right now. It makes it really hard to hear this. But you can hear like a boat horn and some seagulls. So there's only one place that it could be. I think if I hadn't drank that poison, there would be several locations along the waterfront. But since we did 4
for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm
of
done.
the 5 trials,
It's a crapshoot.
that's why there's only one. Okay. So choose that one. Yeah, this is like near the end of the game, so the game's pretty cool. It has like a lot of investigative related activities, especially with this guy, like finding clues and stuff, beating up criminals, fighting a guy in a meat locker. Silent Hill 2 Sal. He's got these glasses that are like
We've only got a few more
VR.
hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington.
Fucking asshole.
I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story.
Origami.
Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Love that guy. Oh, he also has a drug problem because of the glasses.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very
Yeah, I accidentally took the drugs last time
It'll end
too.
up killing you if you're not careful.
Didn't mean to.
That would be most unfortunate.
So I might. This guy might die. I don't know. I don't remember ever taking the drugs when I played this before. Okay.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
Dude, the drugs just look so cool. Looks like a... It's like a blue crystal for a lightsaber in Star Wars, where they're just like that color that looks so awesome. Do I have to like stop it at a certain point?
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer.
Oh, I can like pause and then analyze. Got it, got it, got it.
Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere.
In the police office. This guy worked on the force.
The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
I don't think there's anything else. And I have to hurry up. I think I'm on a timer.
Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
Geoanalyze. Are these all people that have the watch? What the hell? Orchid, origami. Oh yeah, the origami was a
Two
dog.
receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home.
Alright, analyze it. Oh, are we gonna cross-reference this with the gold watch? Yeah.
Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone.
So he
Gotcha.
had on database all the people who've won that watch. Or
He owns a
I guess
warehouse
you get
on
it
the
when you
docks.
retire.
If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
Alright, cool. I've never accused Blake Carter. That would have been so funny. Fucking asshole.
Are you sure it's the right car? At the docks. Call in the SWAT team. Oh, and I'll need a chopper. Today?
I need a chopper.
Of course I'll need it today, you fucking imbecile.
Hang on, John. I'll get help. Just hang on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying. I'll be right back. Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown. Mom's work is too far away. I'd never make it in time.
I don't even know where I live.
Dad, I've gotta get Dad. He's the only one who can save John. Gotta move.
Oh, cool.
This place is completely deserted. There's no one around to help. Dad, it's John. He fell into a bus. He's
Get out of
coming.
here, you little pet. Leave me
You
alone.
gotta come, Dad. Come on, John's gonna die. John's gonna
Well,
die.
that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away.
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna
What did I
die, Dad.
tell ya? Crap!
Please, Dad. You've got to save John. I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about this guy.
Well, one of his thoughts was we're at a construction site, no one's around. It's like an abandoned construction site. That's how they explain it, at least. I don't know if you remember seeing that. Or I don't know if you remember us being in the typewriter store. I wonder what happens if you like never. Yeah, so they went to a typewriter store because the letter that Lauren had was used by a typewriter, and it was like a really old one. So they went there to cross-reference who could have possibly had a typewriter repaired, because all the old ones like need repair all the time. So they don't show him kill the old guy when you're there the first time. They kind of like play it off with all like the clocks in there. Like they make a weird like visual thing with Lauren like looking at a little wind-up thing, and then all of a sudden she goes back there and finds the old guy dead, and then the PI is like, hey, what's going on? And so now Madison just learned this guy's name, so that's why she's here, because the mom actually knew this guy's name. I'm curious what happens if you don't figure out his name. Like, I wonder if they ever show Scott Shelby burning all that stuff. Oh shit. Because I think I've always done it so that she knows. You do it slowly? You didn't tell me to do it slow. Oh, bro. He's gonna just open the door like, what the hell are you doing? Thank you.
Lots you touch, girl.
Yeah, first try.
The Origami Killer's apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is.
I like how it's all shaky. Black Mortons, son of a bitch. This guy's asthmatic. The bastard.
He used to be a cop. Probably knew exactly how an investigation would be carried out.
Ooh, take that. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Come on.
That's where the smell of burning comes from. Evidence going up in smoke.
So yeah, the whole time you're playing this game, as Scott Shelby,
A cop's uniform.
you're collecting evidence
Always
just to get rid of it.
cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop.
I think the idea behind something like that too is that, like, you know, so now that this next time you play the game, you play as Scott Shelby and you don't get all the evidence. So like the police can find him more easily or something. Oh, he's a botanist.
This is where he cultivated the orchids that he left on the chest of his victims.
This guy has a crazy weed operation going on, and he's growing orchids. This game has to be based off like 7.
Lunatic's been watching him drown.
Isn't there something like this in 7?
It's some kind of a well filling up with rain, slowly drowning him. There's not much time left. There must be something here showing where the well is. Shit, it needs a password.
Origami. Dude, classic boomer. This guy's like 50 something years old. Pastor. Oh, it wasn't John. Okay, never mind. I thought it was John. I'm not gonna brute force it. I don't even know if you can brute force it, to be honest. Can you get off that? Aw, cued red. When the parents come home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again. That's the letter that Ethan Mars reads before his son gets kidnapped. Do I have the password? Proof. Shelby.
Shelby could come back at any moment. I think I just discovered the identity of the origami killer. There's enough proof here to have him arrested.
Keep trying passwords. Shepard. Max.
Got it.
Oh yeah, 3-letter word.
Max.
Best
The
password.
name John gave to his paper dogs when he was a child. What the hell is that? An address. It's gotta be where Sean Mars is. Hurry, there's no time to lose.
I'm surprised the device even let him have a 3-letter password.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up!
You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Get in there.
Hey. Let me out. Kick it. Oh. That looked really painful. That all seems pretty solid. Oh shit. Yeah. Especially when it's made of pure, like, steel. So what's cool about this game is, yeah, this is all on a timer and you can die, but there's no game over. If I die, the game continues. This character just doesn't get to continue her story, basically. Which is what I love about this game. There's 0 game overs. You just get a way shittier ending. Okay, well, rule number 1 is you don't touch the handle of the door. But we're gonna do that. Oh, nice. So one of the options to get out of this place was that window, but we're like pretty high up. So we're not gonna jump out the window. Huh? Did not tell me to mash it? Yeah. I can't see. Okay, we're gonna touch the hot handle, yep. Propane tank, no big deal. Okay. We have a wall of fire to our right. So here's another window, but that's also probably a bad idea. Front door. Of course. You gotta check the front door. No, we're not gonna fucking bust it down. Oh, it wants me to try. Hey, we're unistratting it. Oh, never mind. Back to shoulder. Hey, go in the store. Go in the store. So what I learned from Indiana Jones, you can survive anything in a fridge. Oh, is that a pressure gauge? I wonder what it has to get to. Oh man, we were so high up. I think my sister told me she jumped out the window, so I knew not to go out the window. Because my sister killed everybody in this game. Let's go. Call Ethan, call Jaden alone. Call Jaden.
I know where
call
Sean
Ethan.
is. I've got to tell Ethan.
Wait. Oh, this is her chance to tell someone. I see. But both of them know.
I know where Sean is. I've got to tell
So I'm
Ethan.
just gonna communicate it to Ethan. I didn't know you had the ability to do this. Oh, he doesn't answer, of course. Just go. Yeah, she actually didn't come out the bottom floor. She got launched out the window. The fridge is just like open on the street. It's like 2.5 stories. That's an easy jump. I can make that. Clever dad. I figured it out. I think that's just like come here as dad in a taxi. Nice. Oh, we stole a taxi. Nice. Of course. Oh, are we good? Okay. Yeah. Got that. I'm on 1200 bitrate too. Got that mountain internet.
Sean!
Sean! Let's think about the poison.
The poison's gonna kill me in a few minutes. I've gotta find Sean fast.
I gotta find him fast.
Long time. Look looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do. Sacrifice himself in order to save his son. Oh, I searched. Searched. And then I remembered you.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago he had another son die.
All those murders, just to find a father capable of saving his son.
Just to find a father? Do you have any idea how it feels to be a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Believe me, I've suffered just as much as my victims.
I finished your damn trials. Now give me back my son.
Give me back my son.
There. All you have to do is open that crate.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's Mr. Drugman. Ooh, we need a cheater bar. Cheater bar. Right? I think. What do I need? Yeah, cheater bar. Oh, come on. I always have to, like, reposition my hand. Dude, this big ass guy has been the most ninja person in the game. It's like I'm fighting a fucking NES boss, just throwing junk at you.
Take your positions. Suspect is likely to be armed and dangerous. All personnel are ordered to shoot to kill. I repeat, shoot to kill. Ash, are the snipers in position? Yes, Lieutenant.
Yeah, he 1v like 30
Perfect.
in the mansion
Won't get away
too.
this time.
It
We'll
took
gun
only
him
one
down
bullet.
as soon as he shows his face.
So they still think it's Ethan, all the
Hey!
police.
You there! What are you doing?
Lieutenant, my name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I have proof that Ethan Mars is innocent. He's not the origami
Ash,
killer.
what is a journalist doing here? I thought I told everybody to keep their mouths shut. Now get her out of here. I don't want her getting in the way.
Okay, Lieutenant. All right, come on.
You're about to make a terrible mistake, Lieutenant. Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
Just look up. just mash my mic with the controller. Oh, CPR, QTE, shit.
Don't have me, son, please. Breathe. Gotta breathe. Don't leave me. Sean.
In 200 years, they're gonna show videos in health class like, this is how we taught people CPR with heavy rain. Just 3 buttons.
Sean. Oh. I thought you were gone.
Dad, I knew you'd come and save me.
Sean.
Yeah,
Listen.
I was thinking more of like a museum type thing, like in Futurama,
Whatever happens,
when they're showing stuff from like a century or 1,000 years ago, millennia.
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead.
I took the poison an hour ago, and I'm not dead.
Sean, I didn't die, and then he just pukes and keels over.
Get her out of my face.
Mars didn't do it, for Christ's sakes. He's innocent.
Kick him in the nuts. What the fuck?
Holy crap. What do we do? All personnel, hold your fire. I repeat, hold your fire.
What's going on?
The cops. They're out there. They have the building surrounded. They'll shoot you if you go outside.
I'll go out alone. I'll talk to them. I'll explain.
You'll be dead before you can open your mouth. Look, we'll all go out together, with our hands in the air, and they can't possibly shoot us. I have the evidence that proves your innocence.
Or good uses for shoulder.
I'm sorry I didn't trust you. I was only thinking about Sean, and I thought...
Everyone just has shoulder implants in the future.
That's okay. The only thing that matters is that you saved your son.
Yeah, so she doesn't show up, he just walks out there. He doesn't know the cops are there. Dude, this TV is fucking... That's an old LCD TV. That's one of the heavy ones. Oh, nice shot.
Save me. Please, save me.
Dun, 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 dun. I love the subtitles there. Throw it away. Oh, you saved me, thanks. We're not murderers. gnarly. Hey, we took drugs earlier in the game and we're fine. I thought he would get like fucked somehow. The tryptocane or whatever it's called. Just get in the taxi and go. They weren't even shouting at him.
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer.
Origami.
The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars, who the police believed at one point to be the killer. It is no doubt due to his great courage and tenacity that he succeeded in foiling the plans of the Origami Killer. The police commissioner presented him with an official apology today. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Hurricane Amanda, oh shit, Category 4 storm. Yikes.
Let's just say a friend of a friend let me jump in line. If we like it, it's ours.
Rich ass place.
Hey, Dad! I think I found my room!
It's cool, it's the only room here.
Well, what do you
Son.
think?
It's perfect, Ethan.
Oh, I missed that one. I only paid attention to it at the
We'll be able
end.
to forget what happened. We'll lead a normal life. And one day, it'll all just seem like a bad dream. We've earned the right to be happy now, Ethan. All three of us.
Did you have that one in your bingo sheet, Jess? You're like, these two are gonna get together, but now they're a family. Yeah, a couple shower.
Magazine this week, and has been
Titties and
hailed
butts.
by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of killings by the man known as the Origami Killer and saved the life of young Sean Mars. His determination, courage, and intelligence have won our admiration. Norman Jayden, good.
Oh, I was thinking he was about to get like a nosebleed and like take drugs on TV. Oh, there he is. Flush it, dude. Yeah. So I guess because I only took the drugs once out of like the 3 amount of times I could have, he kicks the habit. I don't know. I think you just die during the game if you take it every time. What the fuck? Yeah, you always get one. Gotta try it out. Okay, maybe that's what happens if you take it once. You start seeing tanks. For being like a really realistic game from 2010, like, you know, like some like cityscape stuff, I think it's like a really pretty game. They didn't really improve the graphics going to PS4, they just kind of cleaned it up. This is almost what it looked like on PS3.
I want to see them again. I'm a father too.
Oh shit. We didn't kill that guy in our playthrough. We let him live because he had kids. This looks like the PS3 version. I don't think they did anything with this. He's just standing there. Yeah, this reminds me of Silent Hill 2. The credits have like outtakes. Although these are like really serious. Oh man, one of the trials we had to chop our pinky off. And you get a bunch of different options of tools to use. That's the best one.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot! Fucking asshole.
You killed Lauren. Good game. I love this game. Is there anything else? Can I skip this? Hello? There better be something after this because I can't skip this. GG knob. This was a pretty quick game, right? I think I did like 3 hours every time. Was this like a, what am I at, like 2 hours right now for today? Yeah, it is pretty cool. I usually, because PS3, you know, it doesn't have like a lot of cool, unique games. It just has like a lot of JRPGs, which is always fun, but like it's hard to recommend them. I always recommend this game and The Last of Us, because they're like 10 to 15 hours a piece, and they were console exclusive at the time. But now this is on PS4 and PC, and also The Last of Us is on PS4 and PS5. Although that doesn't really make Last of Us much more playable. Still have to have a console. I like this game because like when I had roommates, I would always like be like, hey, you should play this game. And then you just see people making horrible decisions because their first time, like the controls are really wonky and it's got like tank controls. So they get people killed and stuff, so it's always a good watch. There's another game that came out on PS4 and is also now on PS5 and PC called Detroit Become Human. It plays pretty much like this. It's like a spiritual successor or whatever. But it's not as good. There's one character in that game where you're playing as an android, and he's kind of like the guy with glasses in this game. And whenever you play as him, it's really good. But the other characters are pretty weak. I think this game has strong characters to play as, like, all around. And then Indigo Prophecy, you only play as one person, which is fine, because it's like a really old game. It's their first one like this. Liverpool. This game was made in EU. I thought it was French Canada. Yeah, it's EU. That's why it's funny, because it's like based in New York, but there's like European wall plugs in the hospital. Oh my god, these credits are so long, please. The accents are so funny. I swear the kid is just like a computer. Like they were so hyped about like some kind of computer voice they finally came up with, and they used it for the kid or something. What made this game really big when it first came out in like 2010 was the mocap. This was like the biggest jump in mocap technology for a video game. So like the trailers that came out for this game was just like showing facial emotion and people like getting interviewed, but in a video game. Detroit actually has really good mocap. This game, it's like, when it came out, it was really cool, but it's so outdated now. It didn't like, it didn't age too well, but I think it being so awkward is what makes it fun. Cool, yeah, thanks. Quantic Dream would like to thank Knob. Okay, no, there was absolutely nothing. I was really hoping for like like actual outtakes. Cool, that's it.